it's Cheryl here at the Made on Sunday studio. We talk all about branding, design, and creative entrepreneurship on this channel. So if you are interested in any of those topics, then please subscribe to this channel now because it really helps with promoting it and letting others know about the channel. Now, on with the video. Today, I think I have a goodie. I've been experimenting with some of Canva's newer features. I'm basically going to be showing you how to create a mood, a vibe, an emotion with music that is completely on brand with your business. And then have that applied onto Instagram. So hopefully by the end of this video, you're gonna learn how to pick music that is on brand with your business and then be able to apply that into Instagram post videos. So are you ready? Let's get into my laptop and see how to do it step by step. All right, so welcome to my laptop. I'm just going to show you really quickly the two examples I'm going to show you of music that I've incorporated into Instagram stories, or not really stories, Instagram posts. So example number one is this one. Let me just make it a little louder so you can hear it. Just play it one more time. So that's example number one, and let me play you example number two. All right, so those are the two examples I'm going to be showing you how to create today. But before we go into Canva to create these, I just wanted to talk about choosing the music. And choosing your music really drills back down to your brand strategy. So when you were first crafting your business, I'm sure you have done some kind of, brainstorming and strategy, either with yourself or with a brand strategist or brand designer, about what kind of brand personality your business and your brand really lives and breathes. If your brand or your business was a person, who would they be? What would they love? What is their personality like? Who do they speak to? Who are their friends? Where do they shop? All of those kind of traits of the brand personality that your brand lives in. So you really want to ask yourself, and if you've already done this exercise, then go back to your brand strategy and remind yourself who your brand is. And once you kind of understand that a little bit better, that's probably how you created the whole aesthetic of your brand. But now we have to kind of shift our mind to like the visual to like the audio, right? Like, what does your brand like to listen to? And who are you speaking to? Who's your target market? And what do they like to listen to and expect from you? So for my brand particularly, and for this exercise specifically, like these examples I'm showing you, it's actually a little bit more complicated because I'm a brand designer, and so everything that I post on my Instagram posts, I want it to be my brand as well. But I am in this post actually posting about the brand that I created for my client. So I'm kind of like juggling here to kind of marry between my brand and my client's brand and then put it together into a post on my own feed. And typically I only do this if the brand that I created is like somewhat similar or has like, a similar vibe to my own brand. So, this is probably going to be a lot more easier for your own brand if you're just posting about your own business. It's just a little bit more complicated when I'm a brand designer and I'm posting about a client project. But in this case, for my own brand, for Made on Sundays, My brand personality is all about like being that calm, relaxing studio space. I really wanted to be like a space where people feel um, no anxiety or stress. They just come here to learn and be inspired and educated and to have fun in a relaxing space. So, for my brand in particular, you're not going to see anything like really dark colors, really super bold, bright pink colors, or like neon colors. Or if you watch any of my videos, I'm never going to be screaming at you or anything like that. I mean, I hope I don't. If I am, I'm probably just really excited. But it's always going to be having a more inspirational tone, kind of like more pastel and like light colors. And because of that, for my music, and you can probably see this from all of the intro that I have filmed for all of my videos, it's very much kind of like a sweet tone to it, and it brings on a calming feeling, almost a little bit more like meditative, but definitely like has an inspirational tone to it as well. So it definitely is like very on brand to Made on Sundays. And this brand that I worked on for Run PR here, they have a similar personality. They're definitely mentors in the space, very inspirational content. They're very minimalistic and definitely not loud. They're more of like a mellowed out kind of tone as well. So I was able to find music that kind of matched both of our brands. Um, and it's really all about fun, right? Like nothing is set in stone, but it is important to make sure that you are starting from your roots, understanding who your brand is, their personality, and then kind of think about what kind of music will match your brand. So, with that being said, let's hop onto Canva and see these two examples. So, this is example number one. This was a logo reveal. So I had their primary logo, their alternative logo, and kind of their mark are also favicon revealed here in three different slides on Canva. So this is 1080 by 1080, which is an Instagram post dimension. And for me to create that kind of like video look of having, you know, this screen and then the next screen and then the next screen, you just need to make sure that your background is this exact same thing. So it just kind of looks like the only thing that's moving in this video is going to be that logo in the middle. So that's just a tip, but this video is not about making videos on Canva. This video is about adding music. So if you didn't know, on Canva Pro, you can actually click onto this music tab. You can actually do this on the free Canva as well. It's just that you're going to have to be paying for the license per graphic that you create. So it's not really like worth it. I don't actually know what the price of the license is because I've always had Canva Pro, but I honestly, if you're just using this for an Instagram post, I would not recommend paying for a license per graphic. That seems pretty expensive to me, unless it's like $1 or something. But if you have Canva Pro, then I do recommend using this because you can use your music unlimited for as many graphics for as many times as you like. So if you go into the music tab, you're going to see different like moods, I think is what they should call it. I don't know if they have a top subject title, but they have different moods. So if your brand is, you know, a certain mood, then kind of find like what kind of music, what do you even call this? Title, subject, like mood that you fit in. So there's epic music, there's travel music, there's trap, piano, YouTube, happy, instrumental, cinematic, pop, trailer, vocal, wedding. There's so many different moods here, ambient. So for my brand, because I am more of like the soothing type and like more relaxing, where I chose my music was actually in ambient, I believe. Cinematic, sorry, cinematic. So in here, I'll just show you a couple of the cinematic. It's gonna load. So that's the one I chose for the other example. Okay, so there you go. There's just a lot of different choices. So I would just go in here and explore and see, like, let's say your brand is a bit more happy, then you might want to go into the happy area and find some music there. I think that could be some really great background music for Instagram. And so all of these with your Canva Pro account, it's actually the license is already all included and there's no copyright. So you don't have to give them credit and you can use it for anything. You don't have to worry about like licensing issues, which is awesome. I think I really like this like wedding section too. So if you're like a photographer or a videographer for weddings, then you might want to go in here and see what you might have. Like that's a really great song on a sunny day to kind of put on the background. Let's say you shot something for a video, but you haven't edited it yet and it's just like a more of a trailer kind of thing to kind of, or like you want to do like a behind the scenes, then you might want to just pop your video in here and then add some music. So once you pick your song, all you do is like you drag that song into this area, and then you're gonna see this video, this music kind of like right here in the bottom left. Once you click into that, you're going to see this kind of the music track show up, and then right now because the visual video is 6.6 seconds long, you're going to be able to drag this to choose which 6.6 seconds of the music you want it to play. So just as an example, I picked the intro because I just loved it there, but let's just hear this. That's actually really beautiful as well. And so the reason why I picked the beginning, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you pick, just anything that sounds good. So did you hear that like beat in the music? So I actually come from a music background. I used to teach piano. So this might come a little bit easier for me, but I'm sure you can do it as well. It's not as hard as you think. So the song goes bum, 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 bum. I feel like I'm like teaching music again. Basically there's like those beats, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so I really wanted to pair like this logo to show in that first 1, 2, 3, and then this logo to show in the second 1, 2, 3, and then this logo to show in the third 1, 2, 3, right? So how you can kind of, you can't adjust the music and how fast it plays, but you can adjust how long these play. So once you click into this, you can see this like timer show up, and all you have to do is like change this. So I basically just changed how long this slideshow plays so that it matches the music. And it's all like just like testing, like you just kind of like test it out. If it's too slow, then you just, add some more beats to it or whatever it might be. And then just play with it until you get to the correct beat. So if you click on the top right here, you're gonna get to play it and you can kind of see like whether it's at the right speed or not. And that worked out perfectly. All right, so all you have to do at this point is to download it. So I just go to the download button at the very top here, and then make sure it is an MP4 video and just click on download. And while that prepares, I'm going to show you the next example here. So, oh, it already downloaded. So let's take a look at it. Oops. There's big me. Okay. All right. So just like you saw before. Perfect. You see how it almost looks like I basically just created like a slideshow with the same background, and all I did was just change the front image so that it gives the illusion that I created a video out of, the looping logos. Perfect. So this is the other example, and if you've seen, I have another video and I'll link it up top as a feature video so you can watch that as well. Basically, I show you how to create, how to record your website and then put it into a Canva graphic like this. So this right here is a video. So basically I just had that uploaded and I show you exactly how to do all of this in that other video. So go watch that after this video and then you'll know how to create this graphic. So now at the end of that previous tutorial, it was just basically a scrolling website graphic. But in this video, let's show you how to, I think I chose this song, Cesara. I believe it was also in the cinematic area. Yeah, Cesaro. So I just drag that into this image right here and then again do the same thing. And for me, I actually chose, instead of the beginning here, I chose this like middle part. And just to teach you a little bit about how to like read music, basically the wider, the higher this little stroke is, the louder the music is going to be. So if the music goes bum, 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 then obviously that first bum is going to be like louder, and so the line's going to be higher. So it kind of gives you a clue on where the music begins and stops, so that it's easier. So after you listen to the whole song, I usually just pick the area that I like. And because this whole video is 40 seconds long, I would probably either choose something in the beginning, or in this case, I like to choose something here. And usually you might want to start your music at the beginning, as you can see, beginning of where that music starts. So that's usually a natural start to the music. So let's just hear it. See how those little tinkles are a little softer, and then as the music starts, it's going to be bigger. Again, the little tinkles. I feel like I'm teaching a music class. I actually really love that clip, and I especially love those last little bum, bum, bum. And I feel like I can do something really creative there where maybe I could change it up, or maybe in the video clip, it would have something kind of show bum, bum, bum. I feel like that would be really, really beautiful as well. But I didn't do that in this example. I just wanted to keep it quick and simple, but just to throw out some ideas there so you can kind of understand what I'm thinking through when I'm listening to music clips, and then how that might fit in with video. This is like a really short tutorial on like video editing and adding background music, but basically you can do it on Canva now, which is great because it's kind of free, included with your pro subscription. So again, same thing, you can watch it over here together. Perfect. We're not going to watch the whole thing because you already did. And then you just go up here and download, and then download the MP4 video. Yay! We completed 2 Instagram posts with branded music right there. I hope you enjoyed that. Alright guys, now that's it. But before we close off this video, I just kind of wanted to come back here to explain why I feel like this will be very valuable to building out your brand. When people think about, creating a brand aesthetic, most people, especially for digital businesses, you're making sure that visually everything is perceived cohesively. But if you can add another sense, like sound, to your brand strategy, then it can actually further enhance that emotional attachment and that memory of how other people perceive your brand and your business. So this is just one really great way, and I really want to challenge you now to kind of go back to your brand strategy, look at what your brand personality is, and then figure out what kind of music is associated with that kind of personality. Is your brand whimsical? Is it inspirational? Is it kind of moody or sad? Is it, magical? Find music that kind of fits in with what that kind of personality would listen to, would enjoy, hearing, and then use that and bring it into Canva, find your music, and just have fun and explore. I really look forward to seeing some of your work. So remember, if you do take any of my tips from any of my videos and post it on your Instagram, please make sure to hashtag me or tag me at Made on Sunday Studio. I would really love to see all of your work out there and see how you find music that matches your brand personality. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. Make sure to like this video if you have gained any knowledge at all after watching this, and also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when the next video comes up. We talk all about branding, design, and creative entrepreneurship on this channel. So join me on this channel. See you guys. Bye.